Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video, you will learn all about phishing attacks, what they are, some of the tools used in phishing, and finally, we will do a practical demonstration of a phishing email attack. So, what is phishing? Phishing is a type of cyber attack where a malicious attacker tries to trick a person into revealing critical information such as login credentials or other sensitive information. Now, phishing can happen in a number of ways. Attackers use many means to achieve this attack. Some may directly send a malicious web URL to a victim and encourage them to click on the link, while others send an email to a target with phishing links embedded in the email or its attachments. And when a target clicks the link in the email, their data are compromised. This last method is exactly what we will be demonstrating in this video. We will use a tool called GoPhish to carry out this attack demonstration. GoPhish is an open source phishing framework used mainly for educational purposes to demonstrate how phishing attacks work in real life. You can either go to this URL link here or just type GoPhish in your browser and it will take you to these links by following some of the links you have on your screen. Now, in order to demonstrate this attack, we are going to need to download this. You can either click on the download button here or type GoPhish GitHub in your search bar. So I'm going to click on download here, which will take me to the GitHub repository where we'll download the GoPhish binary. Now, depending on when you are watching this video, you might have a different version here, but for now it's version 0.12.1. Okay, so we are going to download the Linux 64-bit version because that's my system. Feel free to download whatever version your system is. So click on download and the download will start, and then when it's done, we'll continue. I am in my downloads folder right now, as you can see, and GoPhish has been successfully downloaded. Next, what we want to do is you want to unzip this file. So extract here. Now I'm going to move it up a bit, up a directory. So I'm going to move it into the spider folder. So we have it here, GoPhish. Okay, from here on, we'll be working from the command line. Okay, so I'm going to open my command line. Now, you want to navigate into the folder that you just extracted. So I'm going to cd GoPhish and enter. Now, when I list the content, you see we have config.json, we have a db, then we have a GoPhish file here, and some other things. First and foremost, we want to make the GoPhish executable. So we want to chmod, then GoPhish, like this. When that is done, when I list again, you see that the color has changed. Next, we just want to run it like this, GoPhish. So full stop / GoPhish and hit on enter. Now, you are going to have a couple of details printed on your screen for you. It's saying, please log in with the username admin and the password So this is the password. And where are we going to log in? It said starting admin server at https 127.0.0.1 port 3333. So this is the link we are going to access the admin dashboard. So go ahead and click on the link, advance, accept the risk and continue. Now, first of all, we need to copy the password that it's provided us with. So this is the password. So go to your terminal and copy the password because you will need it. Now heading back to the login page. So it says the username is admin, and then the password, I'm going to paste what it gave us. Now it's going to ask us to reset the password. So I'm going to type in a password, hit enter, and as you can see, we have the dashboard. And there are no campaigns here because we've not started any campaign. Now, the first step we are going to take will be to create a sending profile. So from your side panel, you see this sending profiles. Go ahead and click sending profiles. Now click on new profile. Give it a name. So I'm going to call this sending profile 1. Next, we are going to need to enter the email address that we'll be sending from. In a real life scenario, this is going to be the username, sorry, not username. This is going to be the email that the victim will see when he or she opens the email that will be sent. And because we'll be using the Google SMTP server, we are going to put our email address for now. So the SMTP form is going to be your email address, which is going to be a Gmail account. So I'm going to enter mine. Okay. Now, in order to get the host username and password, you are going to need to get the details. And you can simply do that by typing on Google SMTP server details. So, very straightforward. So the SMTP server address is smtp.gmail.com. This is the username, which is going to be your Gmail address. The password, your Gmail password, which will generate in a moment. The port number is 587. All right, so let's go ahead and fill these details in. So the host is going to be smtp.gmail.com, port 587. Now the username, remember, is the email address, so it's going to be this. Now the password is not going to be the regular password to your Gmail. We are going to have to generate that password. And to do that, you need to go to this Gmail account and generate an app password. So here we are. I'm going to click on this icon here and then click on manage your Google account. Now, what you want is the app password. So you can click on the search bar and type app passwords. It's going to search, and then you'll see it here, app passwords. Click on it. You are going to need to enter your password. Next. All right, so as you can see, I have one I created some time ago, so you can delete that. Then what you want to do is you want to create a new app password, and I'm going to name this GoPhish. Click on create, and this is the password you will need. So copy this password, click done, and head back to the sending profile. So this is the password we are going to use. So paste the password here, and then you can either send a test email, or you can save the profile. We'll go ahead and save for now. So the sending profile is done. Next, we need a landing page. Now, the landing page is the page that your target will see whenever they click the link in the email you provide. So I have a very basic login page, which is a HTML page. I'm going to open it from my resources, landing. So open with mousepad. So this is a basic HTML page. We are just a simple HTML form. And a few things I want to mention. Ensure that your form has an action, and the method should be post. This way you'll be able to capture credentials whenever your target clicks and enters their credentials in the login page. And then ensure that your input has a name attribute. For this case, we have a name of username, name of password. They also have ID as well. So I'm going to copy everything here. And that's what I need to create the landing page. So click on create new. It's going to be landing page. And then paste the HTML code. Okay. Now, very important, you want to check this capture submitted data. This will enable us to capture the data whenever a user or a target clicks on the link. So click on it and then click capture passwords. Now, the next cell is for the redirection site. So after the user enters their credentials and clicks on login or sign in, what should happen? So let's say we want to redirect them to a different page. So we are going to redirect them to Facebook. So we are going to enter https facebook.com. So whenever the user enters the details and clicks on login or submit, they will be redirected to facebook.com. Click on save. Now the landing page is set. Okay, so up next, we need an email template. The email template is how the email will look like when a target gets a phishing email. So you can either, so click on new template, give it a name. We're going to call this email template. You can either import email or enter the plain text the user will see or the target will see. But in our case, we are going to import an email. That way, the email is going to look legitimate. But before we do that, we want to envelope the sender. So we are going to enter the email address. And because we are using Google SMTP server, we were unable to wrap this as something else. So we are going to enter our email address. Now, in a real life scenario, this will look something like facebook.com or google.com, something to make it look legitimate. Okay, so in the subject, we are going to make it look very, very urgent. So we are going to say something like urgent action needed, right? They want to give it something like salary policy update. This way, if an employee says this, the employee might, want to see what is happening. Okay. Now, there's one more detail we need to fill, which is the email itself that the user will see. To do that, we are going to copy an actual email. So let's say we have an email like this that looks like this, and we want the email we are going to send to also look like this. So we are going to copy this. And to do that, you see this 3 dots by the side, click on it, then click on show original. So we need the original email. So we want to copy to clipboard. So copy it to clipboard. Now head back to our dashboard and then click on import email. And you see raw email source. So we're going to paste what we just copied and then click on submit on import and make sure that this is checked, change links to point to landing page, because otherwise your user will not be able to go to your landing page. So click on import and then we are done with the email template. Click on save template. Now the users and groups. So this is where you enter the targets that you want to send the email to. If you are running this for a company, so this is where you enter the email addresses of the employees. So I'm going to create a new group, call this group 1. So you can either enter the first name. Let's say we have Joe Don. Email address, for example, I'm going to enter joaosilva@gmail.com. Position, let's say this is the IT. We're going to add. We also send one to ourselves. So we have heart look. So we enter something like this. Position, let's say this is the HR. Click on add. Let's add the 1 or 2 more. So we have something like Mark Paul. Email address, we have something like this. Position, let's say this is the who now. Let's say front desk. Front desk. Click on add. And now we want to save the changes. So click on save. Then the final step we need to do is to create the actual campaign. This is when we send the emails out to users, to our targets. So click on new campaign, give it a name. We want to call this salary update. email template, go ahead and select the email template you created. The landing page, select the landing page you created. And then the URL. This is your actual PC URL, your inet. So start with HTTP, not HTTPS, but HTTP. And then your IP address. My case is 10.0.2.32. And then the sending profile that we created, click on it. And then the group one we created. Now launch campaign. So we are going to launch the campaign. Click on OK. Now when we refresh, there you go. As you can see, we have 3 emails sent already. So when we go to one of the targets, so you see this email alert. So security alert for, okay, no, not this. This is already my, let's check the spam. Okay, yes, this is it. So you have this. So now this is, as you can see, this is the email we have. And then we want to click on this link. By the time we click on this, it should take us to the landing page we set earlier. So we are going to open this in a new tab. And as you can see, this is the login page that we set earlier on. I'm going to enter some credentials of admin, and I'm going to enter the password of password 123. So if all works according to plan, then it should redirect us to Facebook page. So click on login. And here you go, we are redirected to facebook.com. Now, when we go back to the admin dashboard and we click on refresh, you see that we have email opened 1, clicked linked 1, and then submitted data. Now, this submitted data is the credential that we have been able to, get from the attack, from the target persons. So by the time we click on any of these, we are going to see the details. So for example, we see that Joe Silva clicked on the email and then submitted data. So when we click on that button to see more, we'll see the campaign created this, email sent, clicked, and then they submitted data. Let's view the details. Remember, I entered the credential of admin and password 123. As you can see, we have the harvested or gotten or compromised details below. So this is it, password 123 and admin. Okay, here you go, guys. Please let me know your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video.